New workshop renovation part 12. Last time was good progress. We closed up more walls, hid a cable in the process, which of course we replaced, upgraded our insulation knife.
Hey Marius, stop that shit. Oh, yeah.
And finished Stefan's entire studio, which is now functional. Well, except for the door, which we are starting with now. Both Stefan and Robin ordered the same double door. It came in its individual pieces, and first you need to glue the inner and outer frame together. But maybe it's wise to double check the fit in the walls.
Who measured that?
I'm guilty. I'm guilty.
It was him.
But I already fixed it.
Well, Robin read 210 centimeters instead of 201 from the given dimensions. Luckily, this screw up was an easy fix. The header is now 9 centimeters further down and Robin double checked. Just imagine the pain if it was the other way. Back to prepping the door frames. The total height was without a cork flooring, so we removed a small section, which was easier than a clean cut on the frame pieces.
Steht zwar eine Anleitung, wie. Genau. So angelegt, da drüber gezogen. Zusammenziehen.
Then the frame goes in.
Oh, ich bin ein bisschen... Achso, wir sind ein bisschen enger, oder? Wir wollen ja ein bisschen raus. Also das muss ja...
Small blocks to fill in the gap, and a bunch more measuring and aligning before fixing it in place.
Nochmal, also das haben wir oben, das brauchen wir natürlich dann nach unten. Jetzt schau ich mal, höchstens machen wir dünneren rein. Zieh ich an. Du brauchst gar nicht so fest anziehen. Ja, also. Turm verdecken.
3 clamps for the sides and 1 for the top, so it doesn't sag under the expanding foam.
Schauen wir mal.
But before that, we quickly installed the hinges.
Also das ist ein... Bis es knackt.
Okay, Stefan, now shake that foam. Applying it is actually very simple. And Stefan, do it again for Robin's door. premium foam expanding conditions in beautiful sunlight. After curing, we cut it flush and installed the frame from the other side, which just got pressed in.
So, jetzt musst du es kippen. Vorsicht.
Now the doors. And Robin, please do a clean opening. Beautiful. Unsurprisingly, the doors were rubbing on the cork floor, but that's okay, we expected to cut it shorter because of that. Of course, also adding the bottom chamfer again.
Schon?
No more floor rubbing. Good.
Schleift nix.
Another necessary modification was elongating the slot for the locking pin.
War ja klar.
So I set up a fence on the router and carefully went to work. Stefan then found the right closed position. I pressed the pin down, dropped the camera,
Ja.
Ja, perfekt.
and marked the spot. Right there, he could then mount the steel plate that the pin engages with and keeps the second door closed. Same for the top. And there, the door is complete. You could also already see the transition rail from the cork to the tiles, which Stefan installed before. For Robin's door it was all the same again, but here I also filmed the final touches of trimming the ceiling strips to length. You may also notice the timeline isn't really consistent anymore, because in some shots there was flooring installed and in the next one it was gone again. Well, if I had stuck to the actual order stuff was done, it would have been 6 boring episodes about building walls, which nobody wants, and then stuff all over the place making no sense. So I rather don't care about the actual timeline and try to focus each episode on a more or less different topic to keep them interesting and not too repetitive. But unfortunately, that's hard editing wise, even with the videos being quite short, because I just recorded all the time and now the footage is more than a month old and all over the place. So finding a new topic or story gets harder every week. I'm not complaining, but it shows the extent of this huge workshop project, and it will be very cool to look back on it in a year or so and see the beginning again. Now let's finish Robin's shop with insulation. The new jigsaw insulation knife didn't do as well as expected, with me having to do this. I wonder why that is. A different saw worked much better. Why? Looking at the saw base on here, it's closer to the blade, supporting the material better, and here is a big gap. So I quickly made a zero clearance plate for my saw. That worked a lot better, but what helped even more was cutting the insulation from their bottom side. One surface didn't tend to rip out, and with it on the bottom, just look. Now it was fun and quick, so I insulated my shop right after Robin's in record time. Then one last time, covering everything in OSB. Next, Robin could install all his light panels. While mounting the first ones, the printers were busy printing the remaining fixtures. And as you can see, he went with a dark ceiling. Everything hooked up and lights on. Nice and bright, perfect for installing the caulk flooring next. Well, and then he could start moving in.
And that is his current shop now. Nothing is final and he has pretty cool plans with it, but for now it's set up to produce and ship his own product, the Pixel Pump, a handheld pick-and-place machine. He's also working on his first video in here and already posted 3 shorts about work in this place. And by the way, he almost has 20,000 subscribers, so do him a favor, he's linked in the description, subscribe to him and help him cross this milestone. Next time we'll take a look at my light installation and other stuff that happened during the build that didn't fit any other topic.